Hello everyone, back tuning into today's first video. We're doing the weekend forecast for this video, as always on a Saturday, having a detailed look at the weather for the coming week. Going to be a really unsettled week coming up, and particularly concerned about Wednesday, when we come some very wet weather coming up from the south. It's a little bit uncertain though, a bit of chopping and changing going on, but potentially ways there for really quite a wet and windy period through the middle part of the week. Later on we'll have another video here on the homepage, and that will be looking at the next 6 months from the CanSIPS model, the long range Canadian model, from the website tropicaltidbits.com. We'll be having a look at that later on this afternoon, so come back. That'll be quite an interesting one, I think. Before I get on with all of that though, just very quickly to mention the ads at GaussWeatherViz.com. There's links to articles on all pages at the website here at GaussWeatherViz. Have a browse through the widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. You'll be helping to pay for the website. Thanks so much for doing that. So the change has already happened. We'll start off by having a look at the radar from weatheroutlook.com. It happened last night. We lost the high pressure that gave us quite a lot of dry weather through the first 10 days of September. That's gone, and now got low pressure dominating. It's this band of rain here across Scotland coming down into northern England, and it's sort of left over from this change to unsettled weather. It is mainly dry across Northern Ireland. You also expect to have quite a wet day today. The rain's further north and east than anticipated, so your gain is Scotland's loss, because there got a lot of heavy rain going on. So here's today's Arctic pressure chart from WeatherCentral.de. You can find a link to both the Weather Outlook and Weather Central on the links page. So we've got low pressure sitting over Scotland, bringing that heavy rain northwards and eastwards. It's going to be a job to clear that rain from the far north and northeast. It'll carry on progressing northwards and eastwards through the course of this afternoon, but it's going to be a job to clear it from the eastern coast of northern Scotland, east of Scotland, and northeastern England. Elsewhere, it's turning brighter and drier, and we've got showers coming into the west and into the southwest as well. Some of those could be quite heavy through the course of this afternoon, but I think the Midlands, eastern England, the southeast probably staying mostly dry with sunny spells. Temperatures in the southeast still reaching 21 degrees, that's 70 Fahrenheit, so quite warm, but generally temperatures a little bit down on those that we've had over the past couple of days. Certainly a cool night coming up tonight. That first low pressure clears to the north of Scotland. This next one is waiting in the wings for Sunday. But I think tonight is going to turn mainly dry, and we'll have clearing skies. You're going to get quite cold, with temperatures going down into single digits from the Midlands northwards. Some rural parts could be down to 4 or 5 degrees tonight, and even in the towns and cities, probably going down to sort of 7, 8, 9s. It's only in the far south and southeast that will hold up at around 10, so really quite a chilly night tonight, and there could be some mist and fog patches developing as well. Bit of a complicated one for Sunday. We've got this area of low pressure coming up from the southwest. Also got another little system in the far southeast. This one's caught us out a little bit, but I think East Anglia and southeast England could have quite a wet day tomorrow, with some heavy rain coming up, particularly through the course of the afternoon. Then we'll get a drier slot through many parts of Scotland, northern England, the Midlands, into central southern England. And then more rain, eventually, with this area of low pressure off the Atlantic. We'll head into Ireland, Wales and southwestern parts of England. So a proper unsettled day through the course of Sunday. Temperatures will be rather cool as well. Maximums in the south just 17 to 19. In the north probably 14 to 16 Celsius at best. That low pressure will push northwards as we go through into Monday, and I've not got Monday's chart up here, but I can show you it. That is the chart for Monday, and that low pressure is pushing northwards and eastwards through the course of Sunday night into Monday. So although the east and the northeast probably gets a dry night on Sunday night, we'll have increasing amounts of rain developing across the rest of the country on Sunday night, and then that rain will push northwards and eastwards across all parts through the course of Monday, with sunshine and showers following. Notice tightly packed isobars here in the south, indicating some very windy weather blowing along the south coast and through the channel. Maybe even winds touching gale force around some of those southwestern and southern headlands. Temperatures will be up to around 18 or 19 degrees in the best of the sunny spells, but just 15 or 16 under persistent rain. the weather calms down on Tuesday as that burst low pressure clears away to the northeast of Scotland. But look at this one developing around the Bay of Biscay. There's tropical elements within that, and it's going to provide the energy potentially for a lot of very heavy rain and strong winds as we go through into Wednesday. But Tuesday itself will sort of be the calm before the storm. There could be a few showers around, but I think quite a lot of dry weather actually on Tuesday with sunny spells. Temperatures will be quite cool at around 17 or 18 in the south, around 14 or 15 in the north. And then all eyes on developments for Tuesday night and into Wednesday, as this area of low pressure pushes northwards from the south. There is a lot of uncertainty with this. It may not get as far north as this is indicating. If it doesn't, it'll impact France. But on the basis of this particular run for GFS anyway, we've got lots of heavy rain spilling up from the south overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, possibly torrential rain in some places across England and Wales through the course of Wednesday morning. And that rain pushes relentlessly northwards through the course of Wednesday afternoon and becomes stuck probably across parts of Wales and northern England. It's been a long time since we've had a September chart quite like this. I'm sure if you remember back to last year, September was an exceptionally dry month and hardly any low pressure at all. Completely different this year. And yeah, it's been quite a while since we've had such a unsettled start in the middle part of September. So heavy rain across England and Wales on Wednesday morning, possibly torrential rain, pushes northwards into northern England. Sunshine and showers follows to the south. Some of those showers could turn thundery on Wednesday afternoon. The best weather on Wednesday will be for Scotland and Northern Ireland. You'll stay out of trouble probably with sunny spells coming through. Now, the air with this low pressure is quite warm and humid, so temperatures in the south could potentially reach around 21 or 22 degrees. If the sun comes out, it could feel quite humid, but under that persistent and torrential rain, of course, going to feel very cool and miserable. Notice some strong winds coming into the south later, possibly touching gale force. The low pressure is carried on northwards by the time we go through to Thursday, so it's sitting across northern Scotland, and then we're bringing in a westerly wind that'll be much cooler. Tightly packed isobars as well, so it'll be windy. Sort of windy, showery day really for Thursday. That persistent rain pushes northwards into Scotland during the course of Wednesday night, could still be lingering around on Thursday morning before clearing away, and it really is a day of sunshine and showers. Winds could be touching gale force around some of those Irish Sea coasts. Temperatures will be cool in the south, just 16 or 17. In the north, just 13 or 14 degrees. And then moving through into Friday, we end the week on an unsettled note. Pressure's trying to ridge a little bit to the south, but we've got weather fronts within the isobars here, so I think we'll probably have cloud and outbreaks of rain for parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England in particular. Central southern parts of England and Wales probably staying mostly dry, but a lot of cloud coming through. Temperatures in the south up to around 18, in the north just 13. And then going through into next weekend. Well, Saturday looks mainly dry and potentially quite warm down in the south, but we've got cloud and rain in the north. And as we move through into Sunday, what we find is that the rain with this low pressure moves southwards and eastwards and reintroduces that cooler air from the north and west. A very unsettled and changeable week coming up this week. Finally, have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook, and we've got all of the showery rain up in the north and the northeast today. It does turn mostly dry to the south of that. Sunday, we're going to bring up an area of rain, I think, into the southeast. There's also the risk of more rain coming into the southwest and west through the course of the afternoon and into the evening. Showers, longer spells of rain for Monday. A quieter day for Tuesday. Very concerned potentially for really wet weather on Wednesday as torrential rain moves northwards with risk of gale force winds, and then heavy showers following along behind, risk of thundering those showers down in the south. There could be up to an inch of rain over quite a wide area on Wednesday with a risk of localised flooding. Showers along with spells of rain for Thursday. This shows a drier day for Friday, but I think there'll still be rain in the north and west. So in summary, autumn is setting in with a vengeance this week. Going to be very unsettled with showers along with spells of rain. Could be very wet on Wednesday. Keep you posted. That's it for now. Come back later on for CanSIP Saturday. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching.